Have you ever wondered where an alien might live? Well, there's a special place out in the universe called the Habitable Zone. Think of it as the Goldilocks zone for planets. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right for liquid water to exist. And where there's water, there could be life. Scientists are like cosmic detectives, spending their days searching for these special planets. But finding a habitable zone isn't just about how far a planet is from its star. It also depends on the star's type, the planet's atmosphere, and even the structure of the entire galaxy. Every new discovery brings us one step closer to answering the biggest question of all. Are we alone? The search isn't limited to just planets either. They're looking at moons, asteroids, and even rogue planets drifting aimlessly through space. The habitable zone is essentially the sweet spot around a star. If a planet is too close, it fries like a pancake. If it's too far away, it freezes solid like ice cream in deep space. Earth is lucky enough to be in the perfect spot. Not too hot and not too cold, but just being in the zone isn't enough. A planet also needs a good atmosphere, like a cozy jacket that protects it from extreme temperatures. This atmosphere must have the right mix of gases to keep the climate stable. And of course, you need water because, let's face it, even aliens probably can't make coffee without it. Scientists also look for planets with magnetic fields. These fields act like a shield, protecting the surface from dangerous space radiation. Other important factors include things like plate tectonics, which is the movement of a planet's crust, and the presence of organic molecules, the building blocks of life. Even a planet's albedo, which is how much light it reflects, and greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane play a huge role in whether it can support life. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, and the search for another Earth is one of the most exciting adventures in science. So, what makes a planet a good home for life? It's not as simple as just being in the right neighborhood. First, you need the right kind of star. Giant stars are like a huge bonfire. They burn super hot but flame out quickly, which doesn't give life much time to get started. Smaller stars like red dwarfs are more like slow cookers. They last for ages, but they can be a bit moody, throwing out intense flares and radiation. Not exactly relaxing. Then the planet itself needs a solid personality. A strong magnetic field is crucial. It's like a planetary bodyguard, deflecting harmful solar radiation. A good atmosphere acts like a cozy blanket, trapping heat and keeping the planet warm. A couple of moons can be a big help too, stabilizing the planet's rotation so it doesn't wobble all over the place. Speaking of rotation, you don't want a planet that spins too slowly. Otherwise, one side gets permanently baked while the other side is stuck in a deep freeze. Of course, even if the surface is a no-go, life might find a way underground, like in a giant cosmic cellar. Scientists are also looking at moons like Jupiter's Europa and even rogue planets that wander through space all alone. There's even a galactic habitable zone, a sweet spot in the galaxy with less radiation and more of the heavy elements needed to build planets and, well, us. So where are these cosmic dream homes? In our own solar system, Earth is obviously the star of the show. Mars is like that cousin who's always just on the edge of being cool, hanging out at the very border of the habitable zone. And we have fascinating moons like Europa and Enceladus, hiding huge liquid water oceans beneath their icy shells. It's like a planet with its own secret subsurface water park. Looking further out, we've found some incredible candidates. The TRAPPIST-1 system is amazing. It has 7 Earth-sized planets and 3 of them are right in the habitable zone. Then there's Kepler 186f, the first Earth-sized planet discovered in another star's sweet spot. Proxima Centauri b is our closest exoplanet neighbor and also in a potentially habitable orbit. And the list goes on with planets like Toei 700d and K2-18b. Scientists use powerful telescopes like cosmic detectives, searching for clues of life. They analyze the light passing through a planet's atmosphere to look for telltale signs like oxygen, methane, and water vapor. Who knows? Maybe somewhere out there, some aliens are kicking back, enjoying the sunshine in their own habitable zone. The habitable zone is just the beginning. Think of it this way. Some planets in the zone might have toxic atmospheres, like a club full of smokers, or they might lack water, like a desert with the air conditioning blasting. Others could be tidally locked, meaning they never rotate. Talk about never leaving home. But scientists are relentless. They're not just looking at planets, they're studying moons, worlds with underground oceans, and even planets that travel alone through space like cosmic lone heroes. They also look for key ingredients for life, like organic molecules, geological activity, and nutrients. And who says life has to be like ours? Planets with exotic atmospheres or totally different chemistries could still support something incredible. The habitable zone is just one piece of a giant cosmic puzzle. To understand the limits of life, scientists even study extremophiles right here on Earth. These are tiny organisms that thrive in the most extreme conditions imaginable. Sure, planets with high radiation, no magnetic fields, or wild climates seem less likely to host life, but the universe is full of surprises, right? To hunt for these worlds, scientists have some awesome tools, like the James Webb Space Telescope. It's basically the superhero of telescopes. They're discovering new planets every single day and analyzing their atmospheres for clues of life. Missions like TESS and Kepler have already found thousands of exoplanets, expanding our cosmic map. Future missions are even more exciting. The Europa Clipper will explore Jupiter's icy moon, and the Mars Sample Return mission aims to bring back actual pieces of the red planet. And it doesn't stop there. New ground-based telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope and space telescopes like the Nancy Grace Roman will help us find even more potentially habitable worlds. Scientists are also developing mind-blowing new techniques to detect biosignatures, the chemical fingerprints of life, on distant planets. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll find a planet with aliens having barbecues in their own habitable zone. The habitable zone is our first major step in the grand search for life in the universe. Every discovery brings us one step closer to answering that huge question. Are we alone? The universe is vast and full of surprises, so we never know where the next sign of life might pop up. Scientists are now looking beyond traditional zones, studying planets with strange atmospheres, moons with hidden oceans, and even those rogue planets drifting through the dark. The journey to find habitable worlds is really just beginning, and the possibilities are truly endless. So keep looking up at the stars, because you never know who might be waving back at you from a planet far, far away. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more space explorations.